is that death has occurred, and the preliminary reports that the police have given me that the child was slaughtered. And from yesterday, they had also not visited the scene, and they have just gone, being led by the school members who are around, the teachers. Of course, what is there is that the director and then others reported yesterday to police, and other people are being held by the police. But what we want to say is that the school has really, this is a very tragic thing in the whole of, I think, about the 20 years and above, as compared to, if you remember, when the girl was picked again from one of the schools who was killed along Paul Road, that was in around senior quarters. Now today, Vivian Joan Chen, she's a twin sister, and if you see right away on my left is a sister, and both of them, they have been at school, and the police are telling me the report was taken to them by at around 6:30 by the proprietor, and then the friend of the proprietor is informing me that the proprietor reached him and told him this incident seems to have happened around the time when they release children to go to school, to go home in the afternoon. So, but what is developing is that the toilet was in use, and the toilet was in good use, and the toilet was locked from behind. So meaning that this was just a planned move on either an outsider or because of reasons best known to them. So this incident is the first of this kind that has happened in this school. And now this requires now that the police have really to open up their investigation in terms of widening the scope of the investigation. Now, as leadership, we came here, the police came, the RCC of the East, myself, I'm here, the mayor and the education, and we have agreed that the school temporarily closes first, because the time for learners, they will not learn, looking at the commotion that is at school. And we have said let the school be closed first on today, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Wednesday, the children can report back to school. Giving that the atmosphere, and somehow the police have also taken a little bit of more investigative steps towards ensuring that we shall be able to get the culprit who did this activity. Now, this is what we have seen us taken, and we have said the school, and that's what is you are witnessing, that we are now calling children class by class, and the parents are here, and the parents are going with their children. But what is interesting in this school is that P1 has 3 strings, P2 has 3 strings, and looking at how the school has been performing in terms of academics, the parents had actually trusted the school, and the school is actually fenced. The only what is not available at the school, maybe preliminary that I may see, is that maybe the school lacks a bit of maybe the cameras. But there are quite a number of areas that are closer to the school that we have, that they have cameras that can easily help us to look at what could have happened in some hidden corners within the school here. And we are actually asking the police to look at barely all corners of their nitty-gritties in terms of the investigation. And we're also trying to dig left and right. The mother had come, and I called the ambulance. I called Dr. Yang, who dispatched the ambulance for the referral hospital, and the ambulance came here. The mother fainted here, and I'm just rightly talking to the parents. The father of the deceased is also going to come. Now he's from Serere. He's called Otuba. So he's actually asking me whether I was also around, and he has found me. There's a friend he sent here, and a brother. His elder brother is actually here, Egadu, and we have been talking to them that please let us get calm, side at the situation. We shall help the police to investigate this matter properly. Otherwise, what you see, the situation is now calm. The people were rowdy at the other time, but as administrators we had to take a position that we needed a position, and that's what we saw. It was chaired by the RCC of East Division, Madam Claire Ayipo. So that is that, and everybody came, including the police from the region. The detectives were all here. I will call the FFU to help us contain the rowdy people, and we knew, you know, in a situation like this, barely other people can take advantage, and not necessarily, you know, the school has been performing well. There are quite a number of things that you may desire in the investigation. So these are areas that we want police really to come in, as really we condone with what has happened with the school, and also to the parents, and more so the experience is the worst, that the children, moreover the child was delivered here on Thursday, on Wednesday. Tuesday, the child was delivered on Tuesday, and this incident happened on yesterday on Wednesday. So meaning that it leaves a lot to be desired. Was there a train? Was there what?